Hey everyone, Rorius here. I don't know if there was supposed to be a cutscene thing at the start of this like there was last time. If there was, I'll show you what it looked like for a second. And now if there is actually a proper one that's supposed to have played that didn't play properly, I'll show it now. I might look ridiculous right now because editing Rory might not have done anything there because it might not have actually been anything to look at. Nevertheless, let's get started. This is Factum Solus episode 2. We played the original episode before and it was a really cool little game, little mod. I say little purely because, I don't mean to diminish it or anything, but I purely say little purely because it wasn't very long, but that was because it was a single... Wait, this one still says episode 1. I played episode 2, right? This is episode 2. Still says episode 1, but I'm pretty sure... Oh... Wait, does episode 2 have episode 1 in it? I think it does. Yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. I installed episode 1 and episode 2. Okay, so I have episode, 2 of episode 1 essentially, and I have episode 2 basically now. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So at the end of the last episode...
We need to get going, but first I need to brief you on the situation. You are just another one. Another test subject. I've gone through every puzzle you have and more. This is my hideout. They can't see us here. Now, I know it's all confusing and sudden, but I just went through a ton of stuff to redirect you here. You can't imagine how surprised I was when I first saw you in that toxic chamber.
Wait a second. I'll just check that my video settings are up maximum. They look like they're good. Let's continue.
We need to go this way, past the pistons. I can't open it from here, but I know where we can. Quick, follow me.
Wait, where does she run? Alright, before I follow her... Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna load again so that we can see what she's actually doing. Before we continue... Yeah, this is where the last episode ended. So basically, she's... Oh, and the companion cube is not there anymore. No. But yeah, basically, we met this woman. I don't know who she is, but she's clearly very good at solving puzzles because she's... I believe she's the one who Ben mentioned as being, you know, the super intelligent one. The person who solved a test in 17 seconds or something. But I'm just going to quickly load. I have not... Okay, I'm going to start again. Never mind. Yeah, interesting she mentions the toxic chamber because that is where I first saw her. I saw her in the window and I wasn't sure what I was seeing.
Ben never keeps an eye on these chambers anymore. I sent a worm. He believes they're out of the testing scheme. Alright, it's this room up ahead.
Don't suppose there's... I don't know if there's any stuff that you can see on the way.
Let's open that entrance for you. We don't have full power. I was here yesterday and everything was working fine. Alright, let's go down and see what's wrong.
Wait a second. She can walk over them. Yeah, it's fair enough. Okay, so which way to the... Why is she following me? I don't know which way to the power station. So we've got her following us now. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll just keep going. I'm assuming we're following the blue doors. This looks a little bit like the hallway that we first saw her in. Well, we first saw her properly in. Not quite. Similar, but not quite. So we're trying to activate power for something.
Well, looks to me like the generator's broken. I can fix it. but I need those tools.
Wait, her mouth isn't
Over
moving.
there.
Have they been not moving this whole
I
time?
don't have my portal gun with me. Can you take the tools for me?
I'm amazed that she would ever not have a portal gun. Oh. There we go. So she just needs a spanner.
Thanks. Now, let's
Oh, there we
see
go.
if I can get this to
Now her mouth's moving.
There. Alright, can you turn the generator on? The console is right there.
What the? There's some really weird stuff going on with her voice. Like just then, her voice was coming from over here, where it was before. Oh, it's kind of laggy in this. It might just be because I'm recording. I have found sometimes now that I do get a lower frame rate.
Good job.
Sometimes.
Now, let's get back to my hideout.
I sometimes do get lower frame rates when I'm recording, which is frustrating.
I know a way out of here, but I need your help. 15 years and no one's made it here yet. Vacuum pack meals are starting to lose their touch. Yeah, you might have noticed that I don't have the high-tech gear that you have, or they're pretty close. Back in my days, people would break their legs daily trying to solve puzzles. About 10 years later, they figured out how to do something about it.
So wait, is this the room I need to go to, or is this not? I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, or if I'm supposed to go back this way, or what the deal is. She seems to be aware of how to go through this. What happens if I go down here? Will she try and follow? Nope, okay. Does she even know where I am? Okay, there. She figured it out.
Listen, getting out of here won't be easy. We'll need to go through Sector 2 to get out, and that's where real people are monitoring the chambers. That not-so-dumb AI. I mean, who names an AI Ben? Seriously. Anyway, we'll have to split up again. Now look, we don't want them being suspicious, so you need to go back to Ben and go through the chambers. If he stops reporting to them, they'll start a search through the whole sector, and then we're both screwed. Don't worry, he's not smart enough to figure out where you've been. He'll just think you're the slowest subject since the Aperture Elderly Test Initiative. Trust me.
I like that.
I've been lurking around his system for a while now. Alright, go ahead. I'll meet up with you again when I got a solid plan.
Alrighty. Yeah, I was curious as to how this was gonna go. I'm actually liking this a lot. I like the fusion of like an actual human. What's happening? Oh, there we go.
There you are. Congratulations, you have exceeded all previous expectations by being the slowest subject ever. Preliminary vital scans suggest that you have, however, skipped test chambers. There must be something wrong with my systems. I shall run a full system diagnostic scan. Please move forward in the chain. You will find the upcoming ones quite exciting.
Okay. There's some good use of alternative textures as a way to highlight something. So like,
Good job.
yeah, I don't know if I was talking about anything before, but I've forgotten what I was talking about before. But yeah, there's this like slightly darker square here that you can see. Yeah, so yeah, I like that. Like when people do that. Cool.
All test subjects are known to grow fond of their aperture science portal. However, in some testing areas, degrading the portal device is necessary. Please do so to continue.
Right. Yep. I like it. I did something similar with the, pardon me, with the portal guns in our game. Except instead of, oh, the waiver. I like the floating UI, or the floating, like, oh. Ah, so yeah, he's going for the full-on. Okay, this is a bit like what we had done with the propulsion funnel. That's cool. And it has it extending through the portal.
While the aperture preeminent funnel generator works flawlessly in most cases, the Enrichment Center urges you to follow the following steps. Never stare into the operational windows. 1 to test subjects in a kidnapped by device and fall spot pits, death traps, and other dangerous testing methods.
Silly.
While the aperture preeminent funnel generator is a powerful device, you cannot blow you up if you are falling and trying to put a portal under. But the above figures lose some weight and then join you. And please remember that the preeminent funnel starts to turn red if it's time to get off.
Well, I'm assuming this is how you do this. Take that away. I actually like that a lot. That's cool. That's a really interesting use of the extending things through portals. But yeah, as is evident here, this is a classic example of how like these systems work. Essentially, they've had to limit the way they've implemented it is they've had to limit how and where you can use the extension through portals. Oh, and actually using that particle effect. Oh, that's a clever use of particle effect. Well, I'm willing to bet that despite the fact that the particle stops here, the effect continues down to the floor. But yeah, the way that these work are limited. So the way that extending through portals like this is limited. Essentially, they've done it in such a way that they've used, basically in order to do this kind of thing, in order to have things extending through portals, you really need one of the portals to be stationary. You need one of the portals to always be in a particular location. Otherwise, yeah, see, they did it the same with the lasers. When they had the lasers before, the lasers essentially, you know, were only attached to, or only functional when a particular portal was placed in a particular location. So clearly he's used the manipulatable system where you can have the device, essentially the thing's bound to the portal. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, it's not just attached to, it's not just in the world and you activate it with a portal button. It's actually attached to the portal, and depending on where you put the portal depends on where it's extended to. So yeah, interesting that he's used it successfully. He's used it in a way that's really good. Yeah, and the way that this is used, you wouldn't even need to have a new binding here, because it's the same exact system. Damn. It's interesting that it slows you down and speeds you up at the same time. It's really weird.
The device has been acclaimed for its entertainment value. It's highly unstable, and the Enrichment Center urges you not use it in any way. And never move while going upwards. This effects of propel thrusting is trying to balance you, and you will fall off it.
Okay, 1 second. What's this? What the? Is this needed for the next part of the test? Or is this just a little Easter egg? I can't see what's in there. This is really strange. This is really strange. What am I even looking at? What is this supposed to be? Oh, I forget you can throw in this game. Okay. Damn, I can't get it to move very far. It's very floaty. I think maybe you need it in this chamber here. Or maybe not. I have no idea what this is. Yeah. So we tried doing some of these kind of things, but we didn't like how they turned out. And the methods we used... No! No. The methods that we used to actually implement things bound to portals, it caused crashing and bugs and stuff, so we just decided... Yeah, because we tried to make physical stuff going through portals, did not work very well. Actually caused it to crash several times. So what does that do? Oh, that opens that door. And that one opens the final door. Okay, that's simple enough. I'm gonna bring this over, because I don't know where this is gonna be used, but let's have a look. Cool, so that's still. Oh, okay, it's actually simpler than I thought. Cool, you just get that going like that. Yeah, it's weird how it makes you slow and fast at the same time.
Impressive. You seem to understand how a simple exile device can make a puzzle much more complicated, but also fun for the
Yeah. So I don't know what the purpose of this is. I'm just gonna take it to here. The cutscene's gonna make me lose it, isn't it? No? Oh, they actually got rid of the cutscene this time. No! I dropped the ball! Pun not intended. No! Oh wait, it's still coming up. Oh, it fell. Oh well. Ooh. The sensor. This is really cool. I like this model. He's got his own custom models now. Because this is definitely not... Oh, I know what it is. I see it. It's just it's a warped version of... Oh, right. Okay, cool. Cool, so you can shoot through it, but... Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I love the particle effect. I love that it changes to orange when you activate it. And I can't wait to see how this is implemented. Oh, I like that a lot. It'll probably be really frustrating in a minute, but this model, this is just the Fizzler model, the rounded Portal 1 Fizzler model, but it's been like crushed, it's been like warped and crushed. I like it. So yeah, the idea is that you avoid it with portals. I like that.
Never stand in the trigger field too long, as prolonged exposure can result in unsatisfactory body results.
Okay, I'm gonna stand in it. Okay, yeah, so the way they've implemented it is how I imagine I would have implemented it as well. Ah, cool. I like it a lot. See, I'm much more interested in this kind of thing than I am in like overly hard puzzles and stuff. I'm much more interested in seeing cool mechanics implemented in interesting ways. But I definitely think, yeah, so this model here.
Please remember, the trigger field does not prevent you from shooting portals through.
Yeah. So that like model up there is just one of these, except like it's an alternate version, but it looks like it's based off of the same model. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Right. So what does this actually do? What does this activate? Right. So that's actually how I need it to be. But when it's like that, I can't. Okay, wait, I have to go like this, I think. Because I can't get on top of it. Ooh. 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 Oh no, of course. I so you go like this, and then you go like that. Yeah. Firstly. Cool. Yeah, see, I think that's clever. I think that's a cool... I think that's a really cool device. I think that's a really cool puzzle element.
2000. Oh, I can't believe you figured that one out.
Oh, and I like the switching between different portal guns as well. It reminds me... It gives me vibes of... Oh, let's see if that works. It gives me vibes of... like tag and the use of different kinds of paint. So like, oh, it's on a bit of an angle. It works a lot better when you're just going up. Can I use that as well? I feel like that, what does that switch do? What does the sensor do? It doesn't have a line coming off it. Maybe it fizzles the cube or something. Yeah, no, it reminds me of the, you know, in tag, especially in the original tag, in each level and in aperture tag in each chamber, you know, you reset what paints you had, and you had to you had to choose or change which paints you had in each at the end of each map, which I think is really neat. I think switching up the mechanics like that, ooh, the turbine, switching up the mechanics like that and having differing systems for each map, I think is really cool. There's no need to just have the player get something at a particular point. Why not mix and change, mix and match? I'm assuming that this, yeah, turns on and off, and I have to utilize it while it's on to get across. And it will probably work a little bit like the turbines in blue portals. Okay, let's try something. I forget how frequently it goes. Oh, let's see if I can still... Oh, no, I'm too late. Why is this inverted? Why am I going upside down here? Okay, it just refuses to... Oh dear, no. Okay, now let's try it again. Okay, let's go now. Yeah. I feel like I probably would have made it across anyway, without the fan. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like these mechanics. I wonder if they're gonna have the fan going through portals as well, because that's essentially what our blue portals had. Oh, I hope this isn't copyright music. Right, so you need these three all active to get the door to open. So that one's actually sucking it. That turbine is sucking stuff up. Actually, the previous one was sucking as well. Oh, and I like that the turbine is so circular. Ooh, I like it. And I like it that it looks like an airplane turbine. I like that a lot. A lot of little details I like there. Okay, let's see what I can do down here. Ah. Am I stuck? I appear to be stuck. This button doesn't do anything. Oh, it does that. Okay. I was like, what am I, what? Yep, alright. Okay. Do I just go down here like this? Take the box with me? Can I grab that box? I can. Freaking awesome. That was an awesome grab, if I don't say so myself. Oh, right, I've already got that one. Got the blue one, I can get the orange one down here. Okay, let's not lose the box in the... Ooh, let's not lose the box in the incinerator. Okay. Oh, what's with the like super weird ambient music? It was super like intense before, and now it's like super ambient. Wait, is there which? Okay, so I need to be standing on this button over here. I was like, I don't have a third box. Yep, I am the third box. Oh. Ah, so I could have. Oh. Oh dear, sometimes, man, sometimes. See, I know that it's a little bit easier than your standard. Oh, I like that it flings you up in this. It doesn't do a cutscene anymore. I didn't really like the cutscenes in the original version. Yeah. I can't remember what I was saying. I was saying something about myself being freaking. No, that's right. I wouldn't say these puzzles are particularly difficult. But I like them. They're the right kind of difficulty for just a fun and.
While the Enrichment Center is strictly against violence and dangerous testing apparatus,
The
this
Springer.
particular device was necessary in providing adequate test hilarity.
Adequate test hilarity. I like it. Okay, so it's like a.
Aperture Science
that's
reminds
cool.
that any organs lost will be fully reimbursed at the end of the test.
I like it. I wonder how they did that actually, because I'd be interested to pick the, pick the bones of the maps to see exactly how they implemented everything, because I like the devices in this. They've got some similarities to stuff in Portal 2 as well as stuff that we did in our Portal Unity, but like implemented in a different way that's actually kind of entertaining and fun. Not to say that what we did isn't fun, but ours are kind of crappy. Let's not lie. Okay, not quite high enough. I could just. What am I doing? Ooh. Oh, I like it when you can do this. You can walk around while you're like through a portal, so my head is just like coming up the side. Let's have a look. What do we got going on here? Okay, I guess I could just go down here like this. Is that just super powered? Oh, is that what this line is about? Is it like just a souped up version? I'm assuming it's just gonna be a souped up version. I like it. I like it already. Okay, let's get that centered. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, God. I was not expecting that. That was very well done. I was not expecting that at all. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. This is really cool. Oh, man.
Hey, up here!
Wait, where?
Hold on! There's a portal down there to get you up.
Oh, there we are. Oh, she has a portal gun now. That's cool. Oh, her portals have that purple stuff.
Come on!
Hers have little
How's it going? Is he buying
purple.
it? Of course he is. Sorry for the unexpected ride.
That was so cool.
Alright, so I got an idea. I can get around this place pretty easily. Most places have no security cameras. Unfortunately, Sector 2 does. They started building Sector 2 because of me, though. They're designing it to be as escape-proof as possible. They figured out that they had some major flaws in their old system when I escaped. Tried to, anyways. We have some chambers ahead. I can tell you the rest once we've beaten those. Open this door so we can continue.
Yep, okay, I thought I would still have to solve it. Yeah, you know who you are. Thank you for suggesting this to me, because this is really cool. This is a really cool mod that I love a lot.
Let's go to the next chamber.
Alright, yeah, her portals stay up because she's actually got a different portal gun. And therefore, right. Therefore, you know, because the portal is capable of having many, many different portals open.
Wow. Take a look at this. You've seen this? This is huge. Alright, I think you need to go down in here and I around here. Here, let me open that door.
This is actually really cool. It's like a co-op puzzle, co-op test chamber, but with an AI.
Beat this.
Okay. Man, that's freaking cool. I love that a lot. I love that she can press buttons. Okay, I'm just gonna place that there. Cool. How does this open? Perfect.
Well done. Look at the door next to you. It opened as well.
Yeah. I like this. This is really cool.
Okay, now I think the sensor field here deploys the bridge that you can use to get over. I can't reach it though. You need to put the energy ball in its socket.
Oh, I see. Goes through there, bounces off there, and into the receiver. Yeah.
Yep, there we go. Come on.
Cool. Oh,
You didn't see that coming.
I didn't. You bitch.
Get back up.
How dare you? I did. She totally caught me off guard. Oh dear, that was funny. Come on. Oh, just fit. Is he gonna hit it into it? It is. Awesome. Yeah, I can't drop her suddenly. Sweet. Just like a button switch back and forth. I like it a lot. That's really cool.
Let's move on.
Oh man, that's so cool. I love it so much.
Yeah, I have a good feeling about this one.
The first game, the first part, episode 1, was sort of pretty vanilla,
Oh no.
but
Turrets. I hate those. I'll just wait here until you take care of them.
okay. Yeah, the first episode 1 was pretty vanilla. You know, it was pretty standard portal mod. It was good, but it was pretty standard. This, wait, actually no, I'm gonna put it up here. Actually, should put it on the roof here. I think this is what was intended, so I can just disintegrate them.
Way too easy.
Yeah.
I see. Cool.
Oh, she shot through the door.
What's next?
Yep. But this episode is freaking cool.
I have a bad feeling about this. What does this do?
Is it gonna activate the turret?
Just opens the doors.
Okay. So yeah, you gotta do a back and forth of... Oh, this is like freaking Portal 2! Oh, that's so cool!
Oh snap. Seems like I gotta stay moving.
Oh, the rocket turret's activated. Oh, this is so cool. Oh dear.
I see you. Please put me down.
I should fire it. Oh god! Ah!
No hard feelings.
Oh dear, I like that she's having to constantly run. Cool. Sweet. Do I just leave her behind? Do I really? Just... Or do I have to place a portal for her to run through? That would be freaking cool. I doubt that's how it works, but... Okay, one second. I'm just gonna have a look over here. I'm gonna hop on top of this and have a little sneak peek. I like that she's just running back and forth, dodging the rockets. I feel bad. I feel like, oh, okay, no, red wraps around. I keep feeling like I'm... Oh! These textures, these look just like what we used. We did the exact same thing where we got the orange panel things. Like, these panels normally have orange along the sides of them, but we made them blue. These almost look like they've been... I'm gonna check them against what we had.
Hurry up, would you?
Oh, do I have to do it for her now? Wait, oh no, this just opens that. Okay, go.
Well, that was fun. Seems like I've gotta hold this button for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll meet up with you later.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I almost forgot. Let me tell you about the plan. Okay, there are currently 2 ways to the Sector 2 testing area from this place. We need to split up to make it out. You take the control room. I'll be going from the side. Once you're in the control room, you need to open the emergency hatch. It has a 30-second auto-close mechanism. Once it's open, I'll go through, I'll place a portal next to the hatch, and then place the other one on the other side. But you have to rush as fast as possible and go through the portal, because the alarm will go off once you open the hatch. And don't worry, the control room will be cleared at the time we hit. Actually, I don't have a watch, but I know about what they have for lunch and stuff. I've been spying on them from time to time. I've never actually dared to walk into Sector 2, only watched it from the side. It's really nice there, though. The finished chambers. I'm a bit jealous of the new generation of testers. Then again, I'm not. Okay, you got it? Good. Get back to Ben and keep him busy. I'm gonna get you when it's time to strike. But then we have to be quick. Now go.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at to see what if he made these himself or he took them from our mod, because we had the exact same textures in our mod. That's really interesting. I don't care. Like, if he used them, it's perfectly fine. Just interesting. Was not expecting to see that. But no, this freaking mod has been so cool. I love the story. I love the fact that we're actually with someone and we're not just alone constantly. I actually think that's all I have time to do for now. I thought that this episode might be the similar length to the previous episode, but we're actually been going for a lot longer. So I don't know if it's just me going slower or if there is actually quite a bit more in this episode. Whatever the case, I'm really enjoying this episode. This episode has like knocked it up a couple of notches, you know. The previous one was like, yeah, it's good, it's interesting. This one is like, ooh, I love it. It's doing something really new and I love that. Anyway, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,